Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be all about my Declutter Series number 2, and today we're gonna be going through all of the face products like bronzers, highlighters, blushes, stuff like that. I think this is gonna be my toughest declutter, definitely, because I love all of my bronzers and my blushes and my highlighters, So if you're interested, keep watching. So here's a drawer where I keep all of my bronzers, some of my blushes, and also my highlighters. And there in the middle, right there, I keep all of my cream highlighters or cream bronzers. But let's empty all of this because as you can see, it is just stacked upon each other over here and it's crazy. So let's get it out. OMFG. Okie slash dokie, guys. So first of all, we're gonna go through all of my blushes, and as you can see, there are many kinds of like same blushes like Milani, Bobbi Brown, and so on. I can already tell you now that all of the blushes that I've got from Milani and also from Bobbi Brown and from MAC, I'm gonna keep all of those because I love them that much and I've spent so long building up my collection. Let me just get rid of those because there's no need for you guys to see that, and then let's go through all of the other ones. And also one reason why I'm keeping my Bobbi Brown blushes is because it's I've made it myself, like a create your own palette kind of thing. And I love these blushes because they're matte and they're just amazing, so high quality. So just gonna take all of my Bobbi Brown stuff. Actually, one Bobbi Brown blush I'm gonna get rid of is this one. It's a Pot Rouge called Pale Pink. I've never used it because it's just not my favorite shade of blush, and I'm just gonna give it away to a friend. And same story with all of my Milani blushes. I spent forever getting all of them, so I'm gonna keep them because they're lovely shades, and all of these are baked and so amazing in texture. And with MAC, there's only one blush that I'm gonna get rid of, and this is the Archie's Girls. It is a limited edition thing. It's called Flatter Me. And it is so old now, even though it's really cute. It's like years old, so I think I'm gonna throw it out. And the funny thing with MAC blushes is that I haven't used them in forever, but I just can't get rid of them. And some of them are also limited edition, like this one for example, so can't get rid of these either. So now here comes the fun part. First of all, we've got the Nude Magique BB blush from L'Oreal. This one is going out. It is old and I've never used it. And same story goes with my Christian Dior, Dior blush. It's also a cream blush. I've used it a couple of times, but it's just way too orange on me, and just I don't like cream blushes. Same story with the Gush Giant blush. It is this kind of like a stick blush, and I don't really like these pink colors on my cheeks. A Dream Touch blush from Maybelline, once again going out. Actually, I don't think that I've ever used this. I haven't! Oh my god, the seal is still on! This one I've used, I can see that. This one is used, so this is how they look inside. And this one actually looks really dry, so both of these are going out. I've got a new Rituals blush. This is called Autumn Boost. Guys, I love this shade. It's so neutral and natural. This is a keeper. I've got two blushes here from the Body Shop, and honestly, I haven't used them in forever. So I'm gonna give these away to a friend or my sister or someone who would like to use these. I've got a Clinique blush. This is called Plum Pop. This is just not my favorite color, so this is also going out. Another Clinique blush that I'm gonna be keeping, however, is the Ginger Pop. This is so beautiful, great for all year round. I've got the Rimmel blush in the color Santa Rose, which is so stunning. A great everyday shade, so I'm keeping this. The Sigma, what are you called? Spotlight Powder. I think this is some sort of a highlighty blush. I haven't really used it, so it's going out. And I've got this mini Too Faced blush right here. This is also going out, or I'm gonna give it to a friend, or maybe some of my younger cousins who would like to play with some makeup. A Cool Cuz blush, which is so freaking old. This is going out. My NARS Orgasm blush is really old now. You can see it, so I think I have to throw it out because I can see that it's just not great in pigmentation or anything like that anymore. It's gone off in color as well, so this is going out even though I really want a new one. And then I've got the color called Sin from NARS. This is amazing. I love this shade. This is definitely a keeper. I've got these box blushes from Benefit. I've got Havana, Coralista, Sugar Bomb, and Rockateur, and I'm gonna keep all of them because they're so gorgeous. The Cindy Luminizer from The Balm is just such a fail. I never liked this shade. I don't know why I bought it in the first place. I thought it was some sort of a highlighter, but on me it looks more like a blush, and it's a really bad blush. blush. So this I'm gonna give away. My 2 Hourglass blushes I'm gonna keep as well. These are in the colors Luminous Flush and Dim Infusion. Looks like this, peachy and pink. I've got my Charlotte Tilbury blush. This is called Color of Youth. Looks like this. Haven't used it even once. I think I'm gonna ask my mom if she wants it, because this would be a great color for my mom. I've got 2 of the Too Faced Sweethearts blushes. This is more of a neutral color, and these are so luminous. And this one is more of a coral one, and I love both, so I'm gonna keep these. These L'Oreal blushes I really like. Once again, these are some of the blushes that I haven't used in forever. I think I'm gonna throw out Candy Cane Pink and then keep these 2. Then I've got these 4 blushes from Max Factor, which is so stunning. I can't throw them out. I love all of the shades. They really feel like high quality. A Sephora blush here. This one is called Flirt Me Up. Really pretty, but I've never really used it, so I'm gonna give it away to a friend. I've got a Pure Color Tease blush here from Estee Lauder. I remember buying this because of Tanya Burr, and now I'm just like, oh, I'm not sure anymore. I'm gonna keep it just for old time's sake. This is not even a blush. This is a Color Incorrect palette. Keeper from Sleek. I've got a blush here from Charlotte Tilbury. This is called Sex on Fire, and this is so beautiful. Looks like a boob. I've got some blushes here from The Balm. This one is Frat Boy, which is really pretty, peachy, and also Hot Mama, which is one of my favorite blushes. So those 2 are keepers. I've got a Royal blush here from Rimmel, which is also a cream blush. Once again, not really into cream blushes, so I think I'm gonna give it away to a friend. This one is really embarrassing. I totally forgotten that I have this, but this is a blush from Chanel, a limited edition one, so obviously I'm gonna keep it. I need to use this. Last 2 up, I've got a Too Faced what's it called, Love Flush Baby Love keeper as well, and lastly a Benefit Majorette, and I haven't used this at all. No, I'm gonna give it to a friend. Next up, we've got all of my cream highlighters and bronzers, so let's just go through these quickly because most of them I'm gonna be keeping. The Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel I'm gonna be keeping. We've got the new Shy Beam from Benefit, and actually I'm gonna give this one away. It is great for those of you who've got a really oily skin, but I've got normal to dry skin, so I'm gonna give it away to someone I know with oily skin. I've got my 2 Clinique Chubby sticks, and this is a bronzer or contour shade and a highlight, and I'm keeping these. I've got the Body Shop Radiant Highlighter, and this one is going out because it's old and I never really used it anyway. I've got my 3 Bobbi Brown contour sticks, and as you can see, they're all really dark but really lovely. I love contouring with these, or even bronzing. I've got them in the shades 6.5, 6.75, and 7. I've got some sticks here from Smashbox. These are called Step by Step Contour Sticks. Honestly, I haven't used them at all yet. I'm gonna be keeping them just to try them out and see if I really like them or not. Next up, I've got my 2 Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors. These are amazing, both as primers to give your skin glow or highlighters. I love these. We've got High Beam and Sunbeam from Benefit. I'm keeping both of these as well. And then we've got the Riri Diamonds Frost Cream Color Base. This is really old, so I'm not quite sure if it's okay in texture, but I'm gonna be keeping it anyway because I really like the shade. We've got these Rimmel Good to Glow highlighters. These are not my faves, so these are going out. I've got the Oriflame old, I mean, this is so freaking old. This is just going out. The Benefit What's Up highlighter. This is also gonna be given away to someone who might like it. I've got some cream color bases right here from MAC. This one was a limited edition called Yellow Topaz. This is so stunning. And this one is called Hush, and I'm keeping both. The Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer thing. This is so beautiful, very bronzy, a keeper, especially for summer. 2 NARS products here. This one is the Copacabana and Sidari Beach Sculpting Multiple Duo, which is a contour and highlighter stick. I'm keeping this, and I'm also keeping this one, which is a Orgasm Illuminator. An old Lancome Eclat Miracle. This is going out because it's way too old now. My Estee Lauder, Pure Color All Over Illuminator. So stunning. I haven't used this enough. This is kind of like a mixture between a blush and a highlighter, so great for summer. Oh, and one more of the Rimmel Good to Glow things also going out. And this one, the last one, is my Bobbi Brown Face Illuminator, and I'm keeping this. This is stunning. So guys, next thing up is all of my bronzers, like my single bronzers. And this is gonna be really tough for me because most of my bronzers I really love. First of all, I can already say now that my Hoola bronzers, this one is going out because as you can see, I've hit pan and I've got an entirely new one. So this is going out and this is staying. I've got an old Dior bronzer thing right here. This is so old and I've hit pan as well right there. So this is going out. I've got my Soap and Glory Solar Powder, which is so great. I'm keeping this. The Cool Cause Bronzing Powder in 03. This is going out. Really old and just not a great color for me. It looks muddy on the skin. This is totally new from Rimmel, the Sun Shimmer. I really like this one. So stunning and really affordable as well. And I've got all of my Bobbi Brown bronzers. I'm gonna keep these. These are called Golden Light, which is my favorite. We've got Valley Brown, which is a really shimmery bronzer. So stunning. I've also got the one called Natural. One more of the Golden Light. I've also got this Face and Body Bronzing Duo, which I'm also gonna be keeping. And then an old Chanel, Soleil Tanner Chanel Sable Rose. I think I'm gonna ask my mom if she wants it because I'm never using this anyway. The Bourjois Bronzing Powder that smells like chocolate. It is okay, I guess, but it was really highly hyped on YouTube and honestly I'm just not a fan of the color. It's going out. Bahama Mama is a keeper for reals. And also these two big Sephora Sun Discs, these are keepers as well. I love them and these are limited edition. I could never throw these out. This Art Deco bronzer I haven't used at all actually, so I'm gonna give it away to someone who might like it. There's nothing wrong with it, it's just I haven't used it. The Harmony Blush / Contour Powder from MAC I'm keeping, and also the MAC sculpting powder called Sculpt, and also my MAC matte bronzer. The Wet n Wild Mega Mix bronzing powder is going out. This is so freaking old, so goodbye. The Kevyn Aucoin powder right here I'm keeping as well. Such a great contour shade. I've actually forgotten about this one. I have to use it some more. The Milani Baked Blush is so stunning, so luminous. Definitely a keeper for summer. I'm also gonna be keeping all of my limited edition bronzing powders from MAC because look at the packaging, god damn it. And I've also got my Too Faced bronzing powders, and this is Chocolate Soleil, Milk Chocolate Soleil, and Pink Leopard, and I'm gonna keep all of them. I've got this Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Multicolor. This is so stunning. If I can show you right there. I haven't used it enough, so I'm definitely gonna be using this for summer. I hate these kind of things. My Delilah Sunset Compact Matte Bronzer is so stunning. This is a keeper. Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. This is in the shade 20 or something like that. Keeper as well. I love it so much. My two Clarins bronzers right here I'm gonna keep as well. These are also limited edition, kind of like the same as with these Sephora ones. I love them. My Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer, I can't throw it out. Betty Luminizer, I hardly never use this one if I may be honest, but it's still kind of pretty. And it's a great eyeshadow as well, so I'm keeping it. Michael Kors bronzer, which is huge as F. I'm gonna keep this as well, and I love the packaging. My Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder bronzer, gonna keep this. This is in the shade Medium Deep. And lastly, my Elizabeth Arden Pure Finish bronzing powder. This was limited edition, but so freaking stunning. I need it in my life. So next up is all of my highlighters, and oh my god, guys, this is once again impossible for me. I know that there's so many that I'm gonna be keeping, but I'm gonna try to be as narrow-minded as possible. All of my Bobbi Brown highlighters, my shimmer bricks, I'm gonna be keeping those. I could never for the life of me throw them out. This is my little collection. I'm just gonna quickly tell you which ones I've got and then put them aside. I've got Sunset Pink, Bronze, Nectar, Apricot, Sandstone, Pink Quartz, Rose, Afternoon Glow. I've got Copper Diamond, and also Pink, Bronze Glow, and also Telluride. Sunset Glow, Telluride once again. So all of these are keepers. These are my babies. However, one that I can throw out is from MAC. Actually, I don't know why I bought it. I've never really used it. It was from a limited edition thing. It's called Pink Buttercream. It's a no-no. It's way too pink and just no, it's going out. However, all of my mineralized skin finishes from MAC I'm gonna be keeping. Lightscapade and Soft and Gentle, Perfect Topping. This is called Dunes at Dusk. Really cool. I love this one. Oh my god, I totally forgotten about this one. This is the Dior shimmer powder. It looks like this, and honestly it is way too rosy and pink for my liking, so this one is gonna be given to my mom because I know that she would love this. I've got some Too Faced Candlelight Glow highlighters. Wow, verdammt! I've got Warm Glow and Rosy Glow. These are keepers. This one is a highlighting duo. Looks like this. And I think I'm gonna give this away because I'm never really using it. My two Laura Geller Swirl Illuminators I'm gonna be keeping. This one is Gilded Honey and this one is Ballerina. My Delilah highlighter right here in the color Aura is so beautiful. Very natural on the skin. Keeper. And same story with the Kevyn Aucoin highlighter right here called Candlelight. This is also from Bobbi Brown and I'm keeping this as well. My Laura Mercier, this is called Indiscretion. I haven't really used this one at all, but I really love this. It looks like Soft and Gentle actually. I need to use this. We've got the Estee Lauder Pure Color Heat Wave. Oh, this is beautiful. Keeper! My Stila All Over Shimmer Duo. Back in the days, I loved this one. I remember Shan XO, she talked so much about this one, so I bought it. And now I'm just like, nah, throwing it out. This one is from Dior and I love the packaging. So stunning. This is called Dior Skin Nude Tan Transit Edition. OMFG, how could you ever throw this beauty away? No way, you're a keeper. Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. It took me forever to get my hands on this one, and even though it's really dirty, it just comes to tell how much I love it, so I'm gonna keep it. And we've got one more shimmer break from Bobbi Brown called Beige, which is actually my favorite. All of my Becca highlighters I'm keeping. This one is Opal. We've got Moonstone and Champagne Pop. This is so sad, guys. This is my Mary Luminizer and you know how much I love it, but look at this. It is breaking on me. I think I'm gonna throw it out now before it gets too messy, and then I'm just gonna buy a new one. My two Durant Cosmetics highlighters in the color Marilyn and Audrey. I'm gonna keep these. Love them. I've got NARS Albatross. I love the shade of this one, but it's just not that pigmented. So I think I'm gonna give this to my mom. I've got my MAC Gold Deposit right here, which is more like a bronzer on me, but this is also gonna stay. Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder, so stunning. I think I might give this to my mom actually. I'm not sure. Keeping it for now. And lastly, we've got two old highlighters here, both from Chanel. This one is called Camilla de Plum, so beautiful and icy. I hate these. And the other one looks like this. This is called Nothing, but really pretty as well. But really hate these. And the very last thing that we have to go through is all of my contour palettes, or just palettes in general. I don't know how to throw any of these out. But to start out with the Anastasia contour kits, I've got the medium tan version and then also the light version. I'm gonna keep both. Also the new glow kit from Anastasia. It is a keeper because it's so freaking gorgeous. Also the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I need a new one. Look at that. I've hit pan completely on that color, but I love it to pieces. My Bare Minerals bronzing palette right here. It was a limited edition. I think it's from last season. I love all of the shades in here, so this is a keeper as well. This is such an oldie. Honestly, it is the Denmari palette from NARS. It was one of the first palettes that I bought, and I got it sent from the US. It is such a cult product for me because Fleur de Forest, she had it, and I just had to have it as well. This is definitely a keeper and one that I'll keep in my heart forever. These three things here from Rimmel, I'm actually gonna be giving away because I know that these are so beautiful on the skin. The Bourjois bronzing powder and highlighter looks like this. It smells like chocolate, but yeah, not my fave. My NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette, I'm definitely gonna be keeping. I love this one so much. We've got the Contour Syrup Kit from Gush, and oh my god, I totally forgot that I had this one, and it probably tells me that I'm not gonna be using it, so I'm gonna give it away. The Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, this is so stunning. I'm definitely gonna be keeping it because I love the shades in here as well. I've got two Hourglass palettes right here. This is the Ambient Lighting palette, and this one is the Ambient Lighting Blush palette. Also keeper and so freaking stunning. I've got two NARS palettes right here, and this is the Stephen Klein one. This was a limited edition, and I love all of the things in here. You've got a bronzer, contour, highlight, and blushes. Keeping this one. And this one is the Narcissist Cheek Studio palette. And it looks like the other one a lot, just with different blushes, so keeping this as well. And obviously my glow kits from Anastasia, how could you throw these out? I've got the one called Gleam, I've got That Glow, and also Sun Dipped, and these are amazing. I mean, just look at it! And this palette right here I got from my sister actually when she went to Rome. It is so nice. It is just filled with so many emotions. Obviously I'm gonna be keeping this because it reminds me of my sister. If you're watching this, sis, I love you. I'm also gonna be keeping my BBU palette from Bobbi Brown, obviously. obviously. The great thing about this palette is that it's got all foundation shades. You can also use it for bronzing or contouring or highlighting, and also concealer and corrector shades over here. This is from Makeup Forever. This is the one called Pro Sculpting Palette, and this one I'm actually gonna be giving away because I hardly ever use it. The Urban Decay Naked Flush palette. This is called Strip. Oh, I love this color right here. Keeper. My Lorac Pro Contour Kit. Not even a doubt I'm gonna be keeping this, even though I hit pan. But that just comes to tell how much I love it, and it's honestly impossible to get your hands on, so this is a keeper. This is the Sleek Makeup Blush by 3 palette, and this one I'm gonna be giving away because yeah, I just haven't really used it, and that orange is just way too orange for me. My Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers, obviously a keeper as well. These are amazing. I love that you've got all of the bronzers in one palette. My Anastasia Cream Contour Kit is also a keeper. I love this one, and I've used it a lot actually, especially recently. My Charlotte Tilbury Film Stop Bronze and Glow palette right here, also a keeper. It Cosmetics My Sculpted Face. I've never really heard anybody talk about it, but I love it to pieces. It's so good. Honestly, such great contour shades. I would never ever throw this out. We've got the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette right here. Once again, hit pan on Champagne Pop, but I love Pearl, and I also love Blush Copper right there, so I'm gonna keep it. And lastly, we've got the NARS Blush and Bronzer Duo. And as you can see, I've hit pan on that one, which is Laguna, and that one is Deep Throat. This is so old, guys. I think I'm gonna throw it out. So here are all of the things that I'm throwing out. I know that it may not seem like a lot compared to all of the things that we've just gone through, but it is definitely better than nothing, and these are just products that I haven't used in a while, or products that have just gone old or off. So these are going out, so huge thumbs up to me. And that was all of the shit that I threw out. Oh my god, I feel like that it was a really tough one. But I really hope that you found it interesting and that you liked seeing everything that I threw out and what I kept and so on, and I told you a bit more about why. So if you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would make me so happy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, to the moon and back and everywhere else. Mwah.